This is Mark Washington from MTC Media. What's next for the Brooklyn Nets? They're down 2 games to 0 from Boston, and game two was especially a loss that will stick in your craw if you're a Nets fan, as Brooklyn jumps out to the big lead. Should have been up by about 20 at halftime. Instead, they're up by 10. Boston's defense takes over in the second half, where Kyrie and KD miss a combined 16 of 17 shots. In fact, KD did not make a shot from the field after with about 125 left in the second quarter. That's how good a defense that the Boston Celtics played. So what's next for Brooklyn? It depends on how you look at this. Is there an adjustment that Steve Nash needs to make? Nash has pretty much has gotten a free pass for the first 2 games on games where they lost with a failed defensive stance at the end. And then last night with a second half where they shot in the 30s in percentage and frankly found a way not to involve Kyrie Irving down the stretch. Or do you look at it as Kyrie and KD just have to be better against a Celtic defense that is waiting for them if they get the ball and try to ISO? If you're looking on the bright side for Brooklyn, you'll say, man, lost the first 2 games, but those 2 road games were on schedule. All you have to do is take the 2 in Brooklyn. But this might be a bigger problem from Brooklyn than simply saying that they're going to get home. First of all, it's not like their home court advantage is this great advantage. And second of all, they have not been able to find a way to be impactful when it's come down the stretch where their stars and their others need to deliver. Don't forget, Udoka, the coach for the Celtics, ended up getting big minutes in the fourth quarter out of Pritchard, whereas Brooklyn didn't get a big minutes out of anyone in their fourth quarter. They got a little early on with Brown. They've really never got anything with Claxton, who looks scared to touch the ball at the end because he doesn't want to have to go to the free throw line. Brooklyn is lost. So what's the fix? The fix is they need to find a way to engage the others, to take some pressure off of KD, to take some pressure off of Kyrie. As much as Kyrie doesn't want to hear it, as much as he wants to have the ball in his hands near the end, it's probably not the formula until probably about the last 2 to 3 minutes, as opposed to the last 7 or 8 minutes. And Steve Nash, no, I'm not giving you a free pass. If you don't find an adjustment and you're out in the first round with the team that you had this year, you best believe you are part of the blame, not just the 2 stars. This is Marcus Washington from